Welcome to the continuation of our longest computer programming training lesson. And it's a joy to have you guys here as always. I hope you are happy. How are you guys feeling? Make some noise, man. We have our lovely witnesses right here, please. Make some noise for them. So we continue our training series, and so this is the morning group. Be silent your phone, and let's wrap this up. We stopped at infrastructure as code for the morning group, right? In Google Cloud, right? Joseph, right or wrong? So we'll continue from there because the night session we tackled AWS. So we will wrap up the Google Cloud which we are doing, and I'll just see it through. So is why food is going on, please just as you know how we do it, we continue. All right. So, are you ready? We are going to finish up we were trying to explain who can remind me? John, what were we about to do on? Yes. Yes. Please sit down. We were trying to, understand Terraform, and we stopped at the last block of code that I sent, right? Joseph, are you ready? Chapter 10. Hope you can hear me clearly, please. I know I've lost my voice. I'll try my best as I've been trying so that you hear me clearly. All right, can you hear me clearly? Blessing? Agnes? Good. So everybody pull up in your Visual Studio Code, please. Let's unpack this Terraform thing we're looking at our GCP. And go to the GCP go to the GCP folder and in the main.tf file, we're trying to make sense of it before we went off last night when we were closing our morning shift. And just to refreshing, just to, do a recap about what we did. We were looking at, we're trying to understand these Terraform codes. And how many block of codes, just quick one, how many block of codes are in this file, this main.tf file? 3 blocks, right? And how do you know this block of codes? We have the Terraform, the provider itself, and the source. But how do you know block of codes, Vincent?
From the first start.
Yes.
Yes. Then another bracket.
Coily phrases. Yes.
That shows them a block for the second thing, and we can see from the title.
Okay. Good. So we all understood that. That's very clear by now. So I'll pull up that reflection. Which one was? How can I? That would be worse. We don't have that. Or should we come closer? Please pair with yourself. Pair with yourself. Just pair,
Okay.
Join and blessing. Just it's okay if 2 or more people use one computer as long as they are practicing. You can join instantly. Just sit down here and we do the lab practice because so Valentina, please let's go through this. Let's go through this key Terraform concept quickly so that we can explain these codes again. Then we'll proceed sharp.
Key Terraform concepts provide us these plugins that allow Terraform to manage resources on specific platforms like Google Cloud Platform, right?
Yes.
AWS, Amazon Web Service, and Azure.
What do you call that word? Azure.
Respective cloud services.
Very good. And in the code, where is the provider? You can see the first block of code is setting the provider that we want to use, which is what? On line 3, you see is Google. Right? In this case, we are talking about the Google provider we are set. Is it clear?
Yes.
And if it's Azure, it will be Azure and its sources and the version, right? But in this case, it's Google. So it's very clear that Terraform knows that it's Google Cloud. These guys are wanting to do this thing. So the next block of code, which is from line 10 to 13, is also talking about the provider. But this time, this is the provider configuration. So in Google Cloud, everybody knows in Google Cloud now that you need a project. It is within a project that you can create virtual machines, VPC, and others. What are the other things we could create within a project? Resources. John,
Engine, yeah.
complete engine VM,
Database.
database, all this. Yes, anything, resources, you could create them within. So you need a project. So we are now setting the provider configuration, and you can see right here, it's my project. I actually have a new project which is for the Guinness World Record attempt. We'll pass it here. And I mentioned something about the line 12, which is credentials. This credential is nothing but it's like password. Terraform is an application. Terraform is not an individual. It's an application. Before it does anything for you, it needs authentication to know who is doing this. Terraform does not know who is arranging at joseph.com. All these are our normal kind of accounts. It has no business. The only kind of account it knows is its fellow application accounts, users. Let's put it like that. Which in the cloud, in the case of what we are trying to do, is we can use service account. A service account is an application account, and it can help you to authenticate with any solution, with any application behind the scene. So we will create a service account on Google Cloud and give that service account the permission to act on our behalf. And with that, we can authenticate. You can authenticate. Terraform can authenticate successfully to that project. As soon as they enjoy, they pay attention. No? Don't say you go down, they chop chicken. Huh? I dey tell you.
I don't worry. Won't disappoint.
I don't know your love.
As they break the record, they don't like.
So pay attention, please. Then the third block of code you see here, which is resource. In fact, Joseph, help me read line DOTC on line 15. Just run me through 15 to 32 sharp.
You guys explain the code.
No, don't come back. Joseph 2.
So we have 13,
15.
15, sorry, 15. We have the Google Compute Instance and the ID, of course.
So read from the first thing you see on that line. Don't rush. What is the first word you see there?
Resource.
Good. You know that now this is a resource. And what is the kind of resource?
Compute resource.
Compute.
Instance.
Good. And you know that this is for creating compute VM, virtual machine, right?
Yeah.
And there is a test VM in code. This is the ID. Like it is with AWS too. Now so it be for it. So yes, in Google Cloud to the same logic. It's Terraform logic, to be honest. So Terraform knows this. This is the ID for the resource. You can call it anything. So the Google Compute Instance Test VM is the ID of this resource. And the name is what?
My VM.
Machine type.
Yeah, my that VM. The machine type is E2 dash micro. The zone US Central 1 dash A. Then we have the bootkit, which initialize params.
Good. And the image is what?
The image is Ubuntu.
Ubuntu things.
Yeah, that's the operating system.
That's the operating system. Good. So this is the section for, as we do on Google Cloud, where we have this section, OS and storage, something the same thing here. And the network interface.
We have a sub network.
equal to
Set as
good. So this is the, look at the second concept in our learning slide, resources, correct? And who can run us through that? Vincent, sharp, sharp. Your voice sharp.
Keep Terraform concept.
No, the second of the, yes.
The resource.
Yeah, the resource.
Resource. These are the individual components of the infrastructure, so that the VNet instance, network, or database.
Good. So this resource you see here is this one we are just trying to create from line 15 to 32. Right? Is it not clear?
yes.
The next concept is modules. Read what a module is for me, please. Joseph 1.
Doesn't allow you to group multiple resources to a single usable package, particularly useful when deploying complex infrastructure across multiple environments.
So modules, allows you to group multiple resources. So before you even go to modules, you must know resources. So it is a concept you should look out for as you advance in this game you are in. And it's group multiple resources into a single reusable package so that, with a small configuration, you can create several things using, count, variables, many other things that you see as you advance. And lastly, no, those are not file types. Modules are defined. Is a resource. They are defined as modules, and you can group. It has its.
Can we call this one now? For seeing different the same time. Not just not resource, not different resource, but seeing different online instant image.
Please come and see.
Image. Can we say it's a model?
No. I don't want to go into module because we never digest to resources. You have to understand resources before you delve into module because yes, exactly. This is one resource. Supposing you are an organization and you have thousands of resources, do you think you'll be right? That's where modules comes into play. Imagine you need to write this several times repeated for different resources. You can use modules to just group them together. That's where something like variables is another concept. Terraform dash what's it called? Variable tier vars. As we go into this, but I don't want us to choke with too much information. That's why I want us to just understand it like this. Is it clear? Is it clear, please? Great. So now let us go to Google Cloud and get our project ID so that we can, edit the code. So everybody head to Google Cloud. I will now go to a project, sorry. You can see my project, Guinness World Record project. So, why is my project ID here? How do I know which one is my project ID? Under the ID column, right? So, to the right, you see this place. Just copy the ID for the project and go back to your Terraform main.tf file on line 11. Remove what you see there and put your own. Please do this now. We want to deploy this. Are you on it? Huh? You are lost. If you are lost, just play with you because you didn't do Google Cloud. Copy your project ID. Good. Now, we want to do line 12, which is what? What I told you is the credential service account. Now, in this same your project on Google Cloud, click on the navigation menu and go to IAM and admin, please. Everybody go to IAM and admin. If you are lost, call my attention. I will assist you. Are you in your project on Google Cloud? Were you with us in the good? Copy the project ID and go to your Terraform code line 11. You see it was project equal to Abel something something. Remove everything in the quotation and put your own there. Now let us, in the Google Cloud, want to now create a service account. Are we together? Have you done that? No? So click on service accounts. Have you clicked service accounts? Then click create service account above. Service account name, please give it a name. This one we can say, what we will call them now. When I enjoy, you know, nobody even call me safe. Good. GWR, I like that name. GWR Terraform -SA. No call it like that. Guinness World Record Terraform Service Account. It doesn't matter. Anything you want to call it. It's just naming. Then click on create and continue. Then click select a role. GWR dash CF, which is Terraform, dash SA, which is service account. You get it?
Yes.
Then click create and continue. You can't go to select a role. Search for owner. You know how to do owner now. Either you can, if you see owner, give it owner. Then you would click done. Are you with me? Joseph, one.
Say, make sure all things are correct.
Who is using, who created the same with me? Did you add something? One. The people is the person is okay. You are the one. Yeah, I see now. Now, hello, are we together? Click into the service account that you have created. John, as you do, just use your hand. Click into the service account. Click on the service account that you created. You are done, right? Now you will see your service account. Click into it and go to keys. Look now. Pay attention so that we'll get this. Click on keys. That thing we did for AWS, all the access key, all those things. This is the equivalent with a, on Google Cloud. Its own is with a service account. It's for authentication. So click on add key. Ignore it. Luis. Oh, you need permission? What does it say?
Make sure all things are correct. Permission.
I gave you owner now. You're supposed to do all this thing like me.
That is, don't tap on the next button before now tap on the final one. It's a white button. You know, the final one.
Then click add key. Then create new key. Then you see the key type. JSON key type and P12. Please leave the JSON and create. It's already selected. It will, once you click create, it will download the key to your computer. Correct?
Yep. I'm getting an error. An organization policy that blocks service accounts information have been enforced for your organization.
Your organization. Now, organization. Now you go. I don't know what to make you go create organization.
Wait, created myself.
It's not. Yeah?
That go without organization.
Yes. It is an option to do that.
Allows Jason allows access to your cloud resources, so store it securely.
Yes. How to manage the key is important. Don't worry, it has downloaded to your computer. No, for the sake of this learning, no worry, we just want to see the how it is work. There is how to manage secrets. It's another important it's another important thing you need to know in this game you are in. How to manage secrets. Click into the service account key now. Please, it's like you come and pair with people so that we'll go forge ahead. Huh? Now, that key where you download, go to your where you dey, go to your download wherever on your computer. See my own now. Can you see my? Okay, you can't see it. I will just right click and copy the key. And now we'll head to Visual Studio Code. Have you done that copy? From your download, it has downloaded to your computer, right? Now go and copy the key. Just right click on it and copy.
Just copy the file.
Yes, copy the file. That's what I mean. Then see, look at where you will come. Inside GCP folder. You know, GCP we are doing. Click this empty space like this. Or just click on the GCP and paste. No. Right click paste might not work. Just do Control V.
Yes, sir.
I've gone to the right. I want to place.
Inside which file, sir?
Inside the folder of GCP. What is it here? Okay, anyway, let's do it like this. Look, it's not just anywhere. You have to put it inside GCP. You know, you have GCP folder. Which main.tf is inside. Now, you need to put this key now, file that you copied, inside that GCP. Because file now is file. So it's going to be inside the GCP folder. Do you understand? In my own case, it's even not. Okay, I will just drag my own and drop it inside this, like this. Good. You see, inside my GCP now, see it. My key is there, my JSON key, my service account JSON key, and my main.tf file. Two files inside the GCP folder. Just for learning's sake is why we are doing it like this. As you advance, you should be managing this key. Don't expose it anyhow. It's like your password, you just be put anyhow. There's something called secret management, all those things. You know, you exploit as you proceed. Now, that key you pasted, see what I'm doing. Now go on top in the GCP. Right click on it. This time, just copy. If you click on copy to copy the name, it will just copy the name in this folder. Then now go to main.tf, line 12, and go and replace everything you see from. All right. I should make it bold. What copy bold the folder? On the file. It's okay if he does that. He copy it as a part, right? Just put it in that place. It's only the thing from projects. Only in that quotation, project all the way to Jason, remove it and paste your own now. See what I did.
My right. If I click on it, it will take me straight to the main.tf.
Main.tf is a file. We want to be in GCP folder. Wait, let me see.
Yes. No.
Where is the file you copy?
This is fine.
Right click, copy it.
I should double click it.
Right click, don't double click. We want to copy it. You know what?
Copied it.
Now come here. Yeah. Paste Control V. Let's click. Then paste. But now I want it to be inside the GCP. So you see, moving into GCP. You understand? Are we all good? Are we all good? Who need help? You just you be special, please, Joseph. Make you the.
I can just solve the same thing. That challenge.
Go like close. Why is you are in my first project?
I was in the other one, the same error. So I just let me try on that project.
But this project don't have credit.
You don't have credit. The same thing.
Go into that one. Okay, that organization. And you know what? Wait. Go into. Let me see what you got. Keys. Add key.
Thank you.
Be careful. Nobody disconnect. Nobody come this side. Though.
Yeah, which side you want to enter?
Which one? All right, listen up. Joseph, just pair with his own, make you know lost. So people need help with the key thing, right? Are you all at this place? See, are you at this place? Click into your service account. Then go to keys. Go to keys. Then add key. Then create new key. Me, I'm not going to create it. Then create, you leave the default type and create. It will now download a file to your machine, right? Now, right click that thing that was downloaded, the file, and carry it to this GCP folder and paste it. Then you will now, you understand? Are you doing this? You don't want to hear my voice, we don't go. Who have CRV issue? Have we done this? Arinze, you say your own carry this part like this and look. Because the key, the file is in the GCP folder. So yeah. No. It's because it's the part now. So we are passing the file. And it's correct. Oh yeah, come. Help police. No pass there. You go block, come like this.
I don't know that because I give you permission, sir, to use my key. That's why I used it.
No, this is the key. This is the key. Yeah. It's fine. What you don't do, they correct. If you do like
But
this.
it's different from your own. That's why I do it.
I never opened the key. You don't open the file, that's why. See my own now. What do you mean this?
Okay. I was thinking because I gave you permission to use my key. That's why.
The key, guy, the details of the key, that see many things there. We want to start the deployment. That's why we are doing it. I want everybody to be on the same page. I'm not going to wait for you, boss. Maybe when we get to the next chapter 11. Yeah, credentials. See what you will do now. You know, there is my own, the one I had is in a bracket. See my screen. Can you see my screen? You will copy this your own now. The name, and go and put it. This one now, you go and replace everything. The one that was there with your own. The JSON file name. We want to point the credential to where it is. to where the file is.
This is what
If you just copy, right click and copy, it will take you. You can put it here. It's fine.
because of those I had it. Because it's not the important, you need to create for the signal alignment.
Yeah. It can be. It's organizational policy. You know what you do? Can you take that project away from organization? Do it like if there's a way to take it from that your organization located to no. Just see how you can do it. Are we good to go? So we are ready for deployment. But the first thing we have to do is this. Watch me. Oh. You know, do over the night na AWS we dey do. Now na Google Cloud, we're in the AWS folder. Mo comot. CD, you can just go home first. Or just do CD ... to take you one step back. Have you done this? Then now you can do CD GCP. Are you with me? What is this? Your folder is what is it, capital letter? My own is capital letter, so which one? Yeah, it's the workflow now across any. Yeah. Are you all in your GCP? John, are you in GCP folder? Because you might not have the permission.
You know what I see, right? You know what I see. Somebody has access in my own account. It's not me.
Maybe it's another of your accounts. That one now, that's something we need to look, but the time no dey.
Someone that has access, not the owner.
You know, he has a billing that is, I don't know how they gave him a billing account tied to an organization. So it's not usual. Like I'm interested to even see that. Maybe later, let's look at it. Yeah, because I'm interested to see how you even did it. That you registered an organization. Do you do any domain name thing? You have to do all that.
No, I didn't do it like they asked me that. documenting, but not on this account. I just paid. I just added my card.
Are you sure you have not done something with Google, something that create now you are talking. That's your your email that you use to get this credit is or maybe under Google Workspace account. A Google Workspace. You understand what I mean? Because it's not common that you have to create something for it. Let's forge ahead, please. So I need somebody to run us through the Terraform workflow. Want to start deployment? Davis, would you like to? Terraform workflow.
Terraform workflow. Using Terraform involves a series of steps that help ensure safe and predictable deployment of infrastructure. 1. Initialization. Initializes Terraform and download the required provider plugins. Command Terraform init.
So everybody, Terraform init to initialize Terraform and download the required provider plugin for Google, right? Bros, which one you did now? So everybody, right? Terraform. Invalid. Where the command go? You have Terraform installed. Yes, I do. Main, okay, your code is messed up. See now, main.tf line 11 in provider Google. That means you didn't do this thing well. From this corner, let's see the doing this thing a bit down so that we can see the Are you inviting your the brightest? Join your colleagues. No. That part. Okay, remove that GCP. It works without.
You did follow.
For validate, for initialization work. Okay, remove the part. Maybe you just pointing to the file. That goes good. Main.tf line 11. Your project ID. It is line 12 that is all these service account things. Line 11 is your project ID. Is that what you do?
My first ID.
Then like this line 12 now, this guy just informed me that without this, remove this GCP part, just leave only the file. You remove it. You understand? So there is an update in line 12. If you have part showing for your file, remove it. Only the file name is fine. So, have you done that? Agnes, what is the next number 2 workflow?
Validation. Check that your configuration files are correct. Command Terraform validate.
Everybody, Terraform. And what do you get? Success. Success. Your configuration is valid. If your own no get success, that means your code get killed. It means your code gets killed. Who be those people?
I mean the project.
You don't do it.
Do you get what I want?
You are back on track. Success. Please allow her to, do some commands. Yeah, Please, pair with, just pair with people over there so that. Look, maybe join. Omar, are you slow? Only you want. Next, Joseph, are you doing this? Ayode, next, number 3. What?
Planning. Should check Terraform infrastructure format Terraform plan.
So everybody, Terraform plan. And now look at what is outputted. Arinze, wetin no wrong? Hello. Wetin happen?
Bro, I said that they're supposed to still so using a case
What happened?
so I copied this ID and I put it here, the project ID. It now carried 2 days. I didn't know. And I ran all the process and it ran very well. It means you are not started using this. So it's going to flag and all right. But this was not right when I ran this the command. The ID,
Yes.
every time.
Whenever reach 18, they do deployment. Yeah, you're right. When you wish, okay, now, boss, help them. Mo, Arinze, please explain this. Everybody, listen up. Yeah, listen, yes. Just
So what happened was that once you run your code, Terraform plan, once you run your Terraform plan, we are kind of telling the Terraform that so if you're done with your changes and everything, and you want to make your infrastructure, you want to start creating your infrastructure.
yeah.
After, first of all, you initialize your project. Then, after then, you're also going to validate. Once you pass through that process, the next thing is to tell the Terraform that, okay, I'm about to deploy my infrastructure. So, it will list all the infrastructure that you set up from the initial processes. The infrastructure that you set up, in case you have database, you have virtual machine, you have VPN.
Okay, in other words, it will preview what you want to do.
All the processes you set up, it will review all of them and show you the state of them, and the ones that have default settings, you also going to display and show you what it is like. So
Thank you.
That's one of the things.
Exactly. So the Terraform plan, you can see from the documentation, the plan shows the changes Terraform will make to your cloud infrastructure before applying them. It's sort of like preview. Show you, for example, see now, Terraform use the selected providers to generate the following execution plan. Resource actions are indicated with the following symbols. Plus means create. This is where many people don't say plus create. There are different other symbols. There's minus. Minus means delete. Tilde means change, and so on. You will see them as we are doing this thing. So, and you can see the plan in itself. Terraform will perform the following actions. The first action it will perform is that Google Compute instance.testVM will be created, and you can see all the specification for that resource, and it will look through your code and see what you have, passed or specified. For example, the name of the VM, these things are in alphabetical order, so you might see maybe machine type. See it now on line 17 of the code. Name, which is my VM. See it. It's not from your code line 16, right? And you see many things known after apply. Those things, you didn't write the code. So Terraform don't know what you're talking about. It's like, I will know those things when it has been applied. That means perhaps it could be default things, right? And the same thing with the boot disk. We are passing Ubuntu, the image equals to Ubuntu OS Cloud, and this is the version, the particular image link that we are using. Network interfaces. This one is using the default. I told you from Friday that we started. Don't delete default network. Now you see, at least for this action that I want to take. And that's it. And it will make a summary of the plan. So you see plan 1 to add, 0 to change, and 0 to destroy. Vincent, what do you think this means, this summary of this plan? Please tell us your understanding.
One to add, 0 to destroy, and then 0 to change. It's just telling us that we are going to add and just make a provision for one.
Because from our code, we are creating only one VM, which is what? My VM, correct? So we are adding, Terraform is going to add one thing for us, which is the VM. It's not going to change anything because this is the first time actually, where, and it's going to destroy nothing. Blessing. Step 4 of the workflow. Apply, create, or
Update the defined session in your class environment. Command.
good. This is the main action, the command that does the deployment. So Terraform apply. Terraform apply is going to repeat, it's going to still plan. Because it only makes sense for you to still do its own plan. Like what plan has done, it to do it again. And it has one more action step. Please, Joy, read the summary for me to the end. Joy now.
Okay, using Terraform.
No, from here.
Perform
Please, just use your voice. Make
plan 1 to add, 0 to change, 0 to destroy. Do you want to perform these actions? Terraform will perform the actions described above. Only yes to be accepted to approve. Enter a value.
only yes will be accepted to make this actionable. So type yes and enter. It will start deploying this compute instance to Google Cloud for you. You have error. Which one?
Error location.
Except for the jungle.
Do you have billing on this thing?
I've not set up my
Help me look this. You didn't delete those things. Change it just. So you have to change the line 16 of the code. Can you see my output? And Joy, what do you see here? Thank you, man. Please help me run through it.
the surface. One ahead. Zero change.
Zero destroyed, exactly as the plan said it was going to do. So let's go and confirm it on Google Cloud. Everybody, head to Google Cloud, compute engine, VM instances. See it, right? Have you all deployed to Google Cloud? I'm not hearing you. What happened? You have error. Now, please listen up. Arinze, please listen up. I want everybody to see this state file that we were talking about. Please, when you finish deploying, you see a file has been created known as Terraform.1. Please, Joseph, what do you see? Call this file.
Terraform.txt.
This is the number 4th concept. Run through the definition, please.
Terraform keeps state file. Terraform keeps track of all the current state of deployed resources in a local or remote file. This helps Terraform understand what exists and what needs to be created, updated, or destroyed.
It's arguably one of the most important concepts in Terraform because it's so key. It keeps the state of things, your existing infrastructure. See it now. All this VM now. See all the configuration. Look at. You don't even need to go to Google Cloud to see it. The state file already keeps everything. Look at it, line. All the details. Most of them alphabetical order. Like line 59, see is the name. Line 54 is the machine type. Line 50 is the ID, instance ID as well, 51. The current status, see, it's even keeping it, it's running. You are most likely to be asked questions around your understanding of a state file. But as you are, there are many other things you could do with state. There's how to manage the state file and all of that. But that's out of our scope, so that you go consider which kind of wahala this. Our witness understand what I'm saying. Make some noise for the witnesses, please. So, the last thing, so that we can cover a lot of ground, is the last workflow is what? Uma, what's the number 5th? What do you know work? What? Yeah, tell me. The resource what?
The resource project
zone that they are project zone, the zone, the instance already exist.
Yes, now so
I choose
already so how do you want Terraform to
no,
to
not the same project. No, as for him, I think him. But it's still the job is forbidden.
see it now? Joy VN
So I wanna know you say forbidden.
forbidden. Check his 5 parts for his credential. And main.tf line 15 is the problem. Can't see this screen. Okay, that service account key. What permission did you give it?
What permission did you give the service account?
Did you give it owner? So this is how to tell you see? You see? That is I told you Terraform don't know chooks at wait now service account go authenticate on your behalf. So it has to act on your behalf as an owner to that project. That's why you're having a now you will do tire. Sorry. All right, but you get the logic. Don't worry. You get the idea, right? Chooks. So I want us to finish this so that we can start chapter 11. Because that one might be a bit, and all of us, I want everybody to participate. The AWS people nailed it, right?
Yeah.
They nailed it to the end.
Yes, so we say
So they nailed it though. Do everything doable. So, what is the Vincent, how is it going? God's time. Are you good? That's what matters. But anyway, let's do the last one. Who is going to read? Joseph, 2. Number 5.
Number 5 is destroy. Delete resources. And for we to do that, we use a command known as Terraform destroy. So whenever you hear Terraform, whenever you hear delete, the first that comes to your mind should be destroy.
Exactly.
Don't go and type it delete.
I like your logic. You know, somebody asked me. Somebody asked me in the past that why is it not called Terraform delete? I want to. Let me write it. So what do I do? So please no, before that, run us through the destroy to has his own plan now. See it. Read it for us. Yeah, please go ahead. Please listen to Joseph. Listen to your guy. Go ahead.
Okay, so Terraform use when you click on destroy, these are the reply you get. So let's put them together. Terraform use the selected
Next what?
use
What do you know?
Terraform use the selected providers to generate the following execution plan. Result actions are indicated with the following symbols. Minus
Who they distract him now? Who they allow him, please?
so
Please start it again.
I was saying that when you click on that Terraform destroy, this is the response you get. Terraform use the selected provider to generate the following execution plan. Result actions are indicated with the following symbols. Minus destroy. Now, if you look at the previous one, there was a time when I meant to add something. You saw plus. So this one, we're actually taking that. That's why you're having that. So Terraform will perform the following. Who computes instance of web will be destroyed. It's telling you what will happen. Your virtual machine will be destroyed. And okay. Of course, that, but you see that test that VM, which we were talking about, that's the Terraform sees it as an ID.
Let's leave that for the next. Don't worry. We'll do.
So, fantastic. IP forward, first, now, let's go down. You're telling me what will happen. You're going to destroy that machine and all of these things. They do this. You auto delete it. You're going to delete that one too. Initial parameters, take it out. Your network interface, going to take them out too. You can see that minus. And configuration.
And all that.
All of
At the end of the day, summarize the.
Okay, so at the end of the day, this is what will happen. It's not going to add anything, and then it's not going to add the plan. 0 to add, so nothing will be added. 0 to change, nothing will be changed, and then 1 to destroy. What that makes it that your virtual machine is going to be destroyed. So now, and that's the one that's going to be destroyed. So already explained for the beginning. So now this is like a confirmation. Are you sure you want to do this? Do you really want to destroy all of these resources? Because they are important. You see them as important. So you need to confirm that you want them to do. And if you want, then you type yes. If no, you just go ahead and type. But at this point, we want this to go, so let's type yes.
No, you know, read waiting there right there. There's a, there,
Destroy all managed infrastructures as shown above. There is no undo.
there is no undo. Don't say recycle bin. You are not going back. So
Only yes.
You really want to start
What happened?
I don't know what I clicked.
I told you now, Visual Studio Code is a big. If you mess it up, you can spend hours troubleshooting. So don't just leave it because maybe it's one thing, one place is fixed. So it has happened to so many people, and Visual Studio Code is like that. So use I don't have all the time to do. I will see if I join you now, I will spend all the hours to do that one. But John, you can navigate through command, like change, use the change things. Okay, you can see destroy complete. Now, I want you to observe something. See state file. What happened?
Hold on. Okay, it has deleted most of the.
Is it deleted?
No.
Updated.
The current
Good. It has updated to the current state,
of the current state.
which is the delete state now. You can see the line 8.
No.
And that came with that delete came with a backup file, the Terraform TS state backup, which will tell you the previous state to the current one.
The backup one. I know.
It's just to let you know. It's not like it can do anything to bring anything back. It's not telling in case you want to know the previous states that you had, you could use that for whatever reason. But it's not going to bring anything back, like keeping anything for you in any magical recycle bin. No? Resource, like network computing resource don't do all those things. Maybe database, they can keep a snapshot for you, but not compute instances. All right, now we want to push this to GitHub, right? Why did you now learn version control? If not to, track our code, keep our codes, so that we can even share our work publicly. Are we ready for? Hello, everybody. I know you're tired, so sorry about that. You ready for another 1 hour, 24 hours?
Yeah.
My voice don't go. Okay, 48. 48:15. So let's go. Wait, leave that one first. No, we do. We need more hours for deduction and all that. Make some noise for yourself. Maybe small thing. All right, so let's go to read the definition.
State power. Terraform keeps track of the current state of deployed resources in a local or remote cloud. This helps Terraform to understand what exists and what needs to be created or taken or destroyed.
Good. So Terraform is a very clever technology. That's why it is widely used. It's not a one-time thing. Like, bad scripture or command line where you do what you are on your own. Terraform keep track of what you have. Supposing you do something today, and let's say your organization, you do a project and you set up several resources, VMs, database, and all that. All these companies that are global or regional, you see them do have this kind of project, ongoing. Now, let's just say you create resources today, and you want to create with Terraform, of course. I want to create or update that same or add more resources. Let's say like next week. Terraform is clever to tell you the state of what you already have and add to it rather than you doing something afresh. The state file can be used to easily manage your things. You can see now, it tells you the state of what you have. It's so significant. It will keep the state of the current thing, which is the destroying state. And so that state file has to be protected, because if anybody even tampers with that state file, it can mess up your infrastructure. So that, as you advance, you see, there's remote state, the remote file, you can store it in a bucket, S3 bucket, and all of that, or in Google Cloud, GCP, what's it called, storage bucket. But it's another concept, it's deep. So I don't want us to go there so that.
Destroy your project.
Project. Go ahead, just go ahead.
Being destroyed. Are you going to see the same code that state or
No, the code is doing the creation of the resources. So what's your question to that? It has no business with the code. It's keeping the state of what has been action from your code. Is it not from your code? Terraform is going to create the resources so that you have it. Yes, it has been created. Maybe you want to update it, this and that. From your code, all the things coming from your code that you have written. All right, let's do the GT. How do we for us to push this to this main.tf, which has our code for this chapter 10? Want to push it to GitHub? How do we do that?
it status first.
We check the status. And what do you see?
See all the file that we worked on.
Although we did a lot of AWS thing, right? But we already know the file we want to add. So we do git main. We're only adding the file, not all things. Don't go and do git add dots. No, sharp work. Then let us do git status again. And you see the file you added. Git status. Git add main.tf, the file that has your code. For these new people, that's a big mistake.
supposed to do that, change the branch.
We are supposed to. Anyway, since we are on main, right? Don't worry. Let them do it. When we are doing their own new branch, we'll just flow as if they have not. So we that have done AWS things, they have not done it. So that's yes. We didn't talk branch. We didn't mention branching, right? So no, I mean for this. Let me check. It's main, yes. So it's okay. The AWS folks did branching. That's why I told you they went. That's what we'll do in the next chapter. So after adding the file, what comes next? Commit. And what's the commit command? As f then the message. Good. That's it. Message is a message. That commit must have a message. Add Terraform file or something like that. It's okay. After committing, what do I do? Git push. So we had to GitHub to go and see what we have done. In Git. Well, that was chapter 9. Yes, but in the Terraform work, we have to do the main branch, how you see it in action. Now we just did something. So let's go to GitHub and just see what we have. So refresh. See the AWS people. GCP 2 minutes ago. See the file we added. See. Correct? AWS. See what they do. Their own is so deep. They are champs. Everything good. I should thank you for not even encouraging me. Those of you who were here. You get mistake. What's up? Then I'm like, so. Let me see. Just tell me what's the.
So after the git commits, to move up, after I git commit, everything did not go. Told me that one data. Just go up to see the so that git commit. That's my very honest. You're saying?
Can't see. I'm not seeing the. Okay.
That's all the brightness. Better like this.
Wait. How do I move up?
Let me just go to the git commit and give it.
Did you push? Where is the last thing you pushed?
Okay, I need you to git and commit.
Commit, you're still in Git. You're still local. You have to. The pushing is what makes it go. Can I?
On branch. Oh, am I on branch?
You didn't change. You didn't check out to me. You see, hey, see what I told you about. I tell you, say, if you don't do all, you go mess up your. Now he's seeing that, but we have a new thing on GitHub locally. It's not seen. That's what he's saying. That it has just he's confused. Like what's happening? So you need to fix it. Unfortunately, no, I can't do that one now. It can be fixed, but normally people will go and even delete, go and restart. Some people who don't want to go through Git will go and start afresh. See, there's it. There. So you will check up, you are in sync. You don't have totally safe. Oh. All right, so let's do knowledge check. Then we'll go to chapter 11. Even makes this Terraform much more interesting. And with that, we'll know our fate for this attempt. Yeah, we'll pause or burst forth. Oh, do Azure. Hey. I'm just so happy say we reach this chapter towards the end because you know that beginning where we go, we know finish. I can't be fear say I will can't stop. I projected for 6. You know, so that it will be 6 this and let's do it for as an assignment because it will be like I'll just be the one doing it. So when you go and do that, I'll give chapter 12 is project. Check chapter 12. Have I not released the? Let me release it. VS code. You know the work.
No,
People have tried that thing. You need to go and fix the virtual studio code have some settings. You need to it don't happen. I know the visual studio code support. Now support. Eh? No, but that thing you know hard. I just set it and do am. For 2015. You don't pass officially. Make some noise. Na time be that o.
hold on the system.
Wait.
It's a section.
The system on top.
Na time be that. If time no dey, hey,
Who the drum?
who dey do am? Don't touch that. Please move it back.
Move it. That's system.
Please, bro, just move the extension.
That was.
48-19. Well, we dey class, so no go. Yeah. Regardless of what happens, we have. That's the joy we've done. So make nobody near if this thing fall na.
We supposed get bell here to reach bell.
If you shaking. It's okay. You know, shake, leave am. Let's go. I know we dey class. Bro, sit down, no dey. So knowledge check. Joseph. Oh yeah. No, you. Knowledge check.
Okay. What's the main purpose of Terraform in cloud engineering? Manually creating cloud resources through the console. Option 1. Option 2. Automating the provisioning and management of cloud infrastructure through code. Option 3. Monitoring network traffic between cloud resources. Option 4. Writing application code for VMs.
Answer now.
Automating and second option. Automating the
Because
provisioning and cloud infrastructure through code.
all right. Julius.
Terraform command is used to see how changing information to job infrastructure before actually applying them. Terraform create, Terraform apply, Terraform plan, Terraform install, Terraform apply.
Apply.
Change to see what is Terraform plan.
Okay. Julius, before applying them. Very good, that's right. So that's it. Okay, these are any slide. So now we are going to 11. Umar. Amatunde, please help me out.
Many objectives.
By the way, we are chapter 11, the penultimate chapter. You can't see.
Deploy and deploy.
No. We are okay. Learning objective. Yes. Sorry.
We are going to be able to deploy and destroy multiple cloud resources.
Using Terraform. Thank you so much. Now, this chapter makes everything so interesting because now only one thing we do before. Some people go to say, okay, so now one by one. Now, you can use Terraform to deploy several thousands of resources. This is a play. So let's get into it. Joy, please read. This is the part 2 of Terraform. No, now.
Your first bamboo.
Terraform patching chapter 10 will deploy the single VM to Terraform. Chapter 11 expanded on that create multiple cloud resources to Terraform business.
Which kind of type of sorry.
Lab exercise. We have to use Terraform to deploy the following resources.
Wait, let me take it. So in chapter 10, you deploy a single virtual machine with Terraform. Chapter 11 expands on that, and create multiple cloud resources in a Terraform project. So we are going to use Terraform to do more things, to create more things, because that's what makes it very interesting. As code, you can use Terraform to manage thousands of resources. And our lab exercise is going to have just one lab exercise, and we are going to deploy the following resources to Google Cloud using Terraform. VPC network and the specifications like name, subnet, region, IP range, compute engine, cloud storage buckets, and database. Essentially all the things we've been learning, the most important services we've touched since Friday. These are them. Aside identity and access management, which by the way is in the final project. So we already have the project, so it's to continue, right? Joseph, we already have the project from chapter 10, so it's just to continue codes, resources. So listen up, let me tell you something important. So, what we did in chapter 10, we used a file called main.tf to write all this code. All this code I gave to us is as if we wrote them. The fact that I gave them to us doesn't mean that so you go. It's like you wrote them. You are now a developer in that sense, because you understand the code. That's what matters. Nobody write codes from the beginning anymore these days. You can't even write code better than AI. I dey like my brother. So your concern now is to understand the code. Now we will day now important time. It's even much more easier, 100,000 times easier to learn tech than just 5 years ago. Yeah, 5 years ago it was so difficult to learn this thing, but now if you put the interest, learn from the right source and take self-learning with AI, you go learn this thing well. I dey like my boss. So, please, as we finish this thing, please, self-learning should be part of what you have been platform. I mentioned it earlier for people who are not here. Just continue like that and advance. Nobody say you don't know everything. Nobody say you don't be senior this. No. But you go get there now. Everything na progression. All right. So, what was I even trying to say before I enter? Hold on. Yeah. So now I was talking about the main.tf file, that we use this main.tf file to write all the, the codes to create mostly the resource we wanted. Now, because the lab exercise tells us, Joseph, please listen, because the lab exercise tells us to create multiple resources like VPC, virtual machine, storage bucket, database. I want you to know that it is even better to create files for each of these resources. When you even get to organizations that have more resources, they will even use folders for each of these resources.
The other time we were talking about that, the IT.
Which ID?
Remember the ID we were talking about by nearly lost from the one with ID at the end.
Okay, .id.
Yes.
Eh?
If you reach that line of thing, in all of things, because I don't know, we cut across
the resources.
So if you omit that part of that thing, it will still run the whole thing.
If you omit it to like,
Really includes that line of thing.
it will be an error now because it doesn't know the subnet depends on the VPC. So it will be like what it will be error. The Terraform don't know what you are doing. So it's just that AWS you need to pass it like that. But in Google Cloud you go see them now differently. We don't enter the chapter. So please pay attention. And please you will be ready. I know what I'll do. Maybe because my voice long go. Get with I told you. You just look at it. You be post that for YouTube, so it be Visual Studio Code support. You be offer that service. Many people they get problem with Visual Studio Code. Create YouTube channel. I'm telling you, all these tools like that. I know how many people for my train. I've trained 200 people this year. We don't suffer for that. They will say, "Sir, can you help?" I will say, "No, I can't," because it takes hours to. You are so lucky that you. All right, so let us create files for each of these resources we want to create. So in the GCP folder, how do we create these files now? In the GCP folder like this. Okay, Vincent, how do we create file inside this GCP folder? I know, sir. What you said? This plus, right? So everybody, let's create the following file: vpc.tf. .tf means what? Just the same way. Python is what? JavaScript, and so on and so forth. Another one, ec2.tf. No, sorry. We are not in AWS. That should be that should just be vm.tf. Oh, you know follow us to AWS.
Aside the confusion,
It won't matter. You just file name, but it won't matter. But it's not proper.
okay, let's.
Yes. For each provider. Database, we say DB instance. That's what Google Cloud calls it. AWS calls it RDS or good.
DBS now. Okay. Dash.
Count. And the last one is buckets. The Google Cloud calls it bucket. So bucket.tf is fine. They don't call it S3. It's bucket. It's AWS that calls it S3 bucket.
No, we call it 3S.
S3. So have we all created the files? So let me start giving you the code in our group. For now, VPC, VM, bucket, and DB instance. Abi?
Are they the only 4 standard files for them to
Of course, there will be more. There will be firewalls will have his own file. If it depends on the size of the resource, the organizational infrastructure. There are other networking resources. Just that it isn't that everything will go.
Fourth one is DB start. Sorry, I didn't mean dash instance
Are we good? Shall we proceed? So let me I won't get confirmation. Get confirmation for me while I do that.
It's the command.
So we start it in the order. VPC first. This is why I need everybody's participation in this this one I want to do. So I'll be calling randomly, but it's not to put you on the spot. It's all learning. So please copy each of those things.
Like I want to know the place. Because I don't know where we go, I don't know where we connect our phone. You see that they are not true. Not true. I don't buy that. I mean, that's not true. I tell you the story to go about because you know it's what was the kind of extra shit or something. Yeah.
But you know, say we never create branch. We have not created branch. We need to create branch for this. A branch. Git branch. Did you fix it? You don't fix that. You work. So let's create a branch before we do anything. No, you know me. You know me. So first do git branch. And you see you're in the main one, right? Let's create a new one with the to make it tied to AWS. Git. Let's just create and check out. You know, I asked you the question on that in the knowledge check. Git checkout. Okay, let me ask this one. How do I create a branch and check out one time? Then the name, right? So you can say GCP -tf. You can say GCP lab A. Let's just use one. It's okay. Then if you do git branch, you can see now you are in that one. Lab-A. For lack of a better naming convention. Let's go with that. I have one giveaway. You know, so I two giveaway. Who win my first giveaway? Sir? I did it 12 now. Now 12 now. Who win giveaway? Okay, now blessing now. Okay. Wait. I have another giveaway for this thing we want to do now. So, and a very wonderful giveaway where we say it's needed after this marathon we don't go do. So, I will say, please, let us start from number 1. Then you help us explain the codes. So please, start with the lab exercise. Yes, read the lab exercise. Then from the vpc.tf, we'll make sense of it.
lab pesticides. Use Terraform to deploy the following resources. VPC network.
Are you listening?
VPC network. You have the name of the name, the subnet. That's the name should be your memory converter. So B, the subnets, that's the name, the naming pattern. Then the region also capture the IP range. I hope you remember.
No. Go through the lab exercise for the one that will make sense of the codes. Let's do it like that. It's easier. Okay, now let's enter everybody vpc.tf from Google Cloud. And I always say, please explain the first block. How do we even know it is a block, or what it does that even mean? Please make sense of what is in that file.
Okay, the first this one, why or how you can be able to identify that what we're creating is a VPC
Resource.
Resource is that keyword there, resource. The keyword resource. So the Google Compute Network is a placeholder for VPC network. So that VPC network, the Terraform see it as a value or an ID rather. Are we together? Okay, Terraform see it as an ID. So the second line of code there, that's number 2, is the name of the network. The name you want to give your network. That's that name. You can give it whatever name you want to give it. Either your name, whatever you decide. So the number 2 is auto-create subnet.
Line 3, sorry.
Okay, that's line 3 rather. Okay. Auto-create subnet network. I don't know if you remember.
Hold on. I want somebody to explain what that means. Let's make it very interactive. Where Julius is? Auto create sub networks equal to false. Okay, so you understood what he said, right? We are trying to, this first block of code is creating a VPC network on Google Cloud. You can see it's called Google Compute Network. And this, what you see here is just an ID. It could be anything, but Terraform knows this is the ID of the resource. Now, the name of this network resource is VPC, my VPC. Then auto create sub network equals to false. Want to understand what it means? Was he with us? Were you with us when we did Google Cloud chapter 3? Okay. Vincent, what does line 3 mean?
Auto create the sub networks people and false. It shows that we will not allow the ECP to auto create the subnetworks, rather create it manually.
Very good. It means Google Cloud should not create anything for us. We want to manually create our thing ourselves using Terraform. Yes.
So it's the same thing with the seven, but here we use either false or true. That's the language we understand. So here is false. So the second one, as we all know, when you're creating your VPC, you're also creating your sub network at the same time. So the same way we created our VPC, the same way we're creating the sub network. But here, the difference here is that we're going to capture the range, the IP range, which is 10.0.0.0/24. You know the first listen, the name, then the region. That's another thing. So the last thing there, which is kind of confusing to some, is this code here. Is that last code?
Line 10.
That line 10 is an IT. We are calling the first this thing we did before, telling the Terraform that okay, oh, please, so this is IT. Look up to this IT. Look up to this resource for us. That looking up is, see, if you look at that thing very well, see Google Compute Network, you see how to Google Compute Network at the front. After resource, the same name. Then the second one, which is the value, is there too. So this last ID at the back called IT means it's an IT. So that IT, that in Terraform is a function. If you are familiar with coding.
No, we're not much good as just.
So it's an IT. Let's say so it's an IT. So that makes the whole of that place an IT. To tell Terraform that okay, look up to this ID for us and run the code.
I hope you understand. Because subnets will be created within a network. We are just referencing line 1, right? That's it. Google Compute Network .vpc network.id. This is the ID. Right, John? So, how could we write this network instead of this long thing? There are 3 possible ways, at least 3 possible we could write this right now. This is one, right? It is official documentation uses this. But there's another simpler way we can pass the network resource. How could we do it?
Yes.
Instead of network equals to this, it could be network equals to another way you could reference the VPC network from here. How could you do it is my question. Give away.
Network before my
Then since you don't get to that easy one, the third one, so we might give away, please. All right, I owe you one. But I wanted the other way. Yes, do you hear what he said? It could be, please say it again. See the name now.
My VPC.
It could be written as network equals to my VPC. It will work. See the other thing you were.
Okay, yes.
Right? And the third one.
Without the double quotes.
Yes. Quotation, yes. So, what is the third way? You knew it when we were doing VPs. AWS. But for some reason, you. I can't believe you won't get this one. To be very honest. Look at it now. The Vincent blessing are you the rain. Oh yeah. If not, I will collect back my giveaway. See this guy. You know, come next at me. Would they give giveaway? We will collect them back. As what? Just tell me what to use. Wait. Dot what? Eh? Somebody say something where I like there. Dot what? What about dot name? What about dot name? You get una two supposed to get this. It will work, man. It's not with code. It will work. Instead of with .id, it could be dot. That's what he said. So why were you now, dot name, there's a name. No, Google Compute Network dot VPC Network dot name will also work. Instead of okay, another question. But not everything will give away. If this line 3 is auto create sub network equal to true, what will happen? What does it mean and what will happen to this? Wait now, one by one. Listen to my question. What does it mean and what is going to happen to this code here, this code? What will happen? If you know the answer, put your hands up. Supposing line 3 is auto create sub network true. Supposing, let's say I just change it now to true. What does it mean and what will happen to this code? This code here in this, something was definitely happen. What will that be? Who knows the answer? Look at it. Wait. Who else? Blessing. Try. All right, who else? Okay, Julius.
Resources like what will be according to the machine rate to operate function. So instead of rewriting the other stage of the to make rate to the max. So
Then what? Very good understanding. Then what? Then what happens to the code is what I want now. You have explained. Did you get what he said? If it's true, it means automatic subnets will be created now, 40 something of them. Now, that is correct. Now, what happens to the code we have here? Something significant will happen.
The ranges with several ranges.
No. Wait, raise your. I need you to look at what you want. Raise your hand. Answer the question. You can this is easy. Eh? What way again? What will we keep picking different spots? No, that's not. No. Agnes. Please explain to her what you ask.
okay, so if
Yeah, I mean, I continue to do those bouncing all day.
How are you going to bounce? But like, but you said, but we just established now that if this is true, it means that automatic.
It's creating automatic.
Yes, subnet will be automatically created, which is the same thing on the console as subnet creation mode automatic.
Yes.
Right now, I'm not asking you. What will they try? They won't give them the answer. I don't stop. So what will happen to the code? Oh, yeah. You need to understand what this means. Very easy question. Kingsley, You go even know yourself. No, you. Yes. Do you understand the question? I try now. Try. Try your best. Try your best. Eh? What will be? I don't understand that. What will be? Tell me now. I know. My question. Okay. Wetin go happen to the code wey dey here? Something must happen now. Look up. Let's take a look. Abeg, tell them.
One, one of you to that. Once that up is activated, this will automatically will be done. Or run it well.
Listen to what he's saying.
It's either disabled because on the console, once you activate the cursor, the automatic becomes inactive. And once you activate the automatic, the custom becomes inactive. See that happen or run it well.
He's correct. But what me I want now? Okay, what action should I take to throw? Is either. Eh? Okay. Or what?
Stop it.
Or
You must know, just or you delete.
now you are talking. Please explain again. I want you to explain this.
So
What do you talk? I say what will happen to the code? What fix like you sort it out. So you will write wrong code.
then we just ignore this one.
This will not be valid. This will be redundant. It will be invalid. Take it away. Take this away. So you will write wrong code so that you'll be getting error. Is that what you're saying? You will delete this one, is redundant. That's what I. Why didn't you say that? But you understand, right? Nah, so now we teach you. I like that. All right. If it's true, this is wrong. Now error you go get really. So, are we satisfied with step 1? Wait, Joseph, step 2.
Step 2. This case is VM. So let's look at the VM.tf file.
Meanwhile, before we do that, we have another one in the main.tf. Everybody go and remove that so that you avoid duplicates. Go and take from line 15 to 32 in the main.tf, delete it, just take it away and save the file or comment it out if you want. Who is explaining for us? Joseph, I thought you were.
Okay, so we're looking at the code we have in the VM.tf. And so the results went for that particular code. Google complete instance. And the ID, I don't know, just as I'm sure Ariel must have mentioned that the system recognizes that test .pm as an ID. So, although of course, another thing you should also notice that that particular write-up can actually change. But as long as the system recognizes it as ID. So the name is actually for this PM is 5 PM, and then the machine type is to that micro. The zone is US Central 1-8. Then we have the pitch, which talks about the initialized params. The image is equal to our Ubuntu operating system.
Good.
Then the network interface is set as subnet as default. And then access control.
So in the learning slide, what does it say we should do? Adapt the specification with, modify it. Look at is it correct based on this? Yeah.
The name is here. Our region is also correct.
Yes.
Our zone is US Center .A is correct. Then the image is also correct. And network, I is
And subnet, is it correct?
subnet is correct.
Where is it?
Hold on. Subnet is actually set to default.
So what do we do?
I change it to my subnet.
We could write it in 3 different ways too. We could write it as my, or I like the other way. Who can tell us? Shebi, we have subnets now. No be this.
Okay.
How could we reference this subnet for this? Tell me. I don't know what you talk. Tell me. Should I go there?
You go there. My subnet. Hold on. My subnet dot subnet.
No.
Subnet dot.
Wait.
Okay. I get. Let's go back.
Go back.
Google complete subnet. Google. Subnet. Dot subnet dot ID. Dot subnet dot ID.
Where is it coming from here? Which line? Line, just tell me now. Line.
Line 6.
Please give her some credit. Line 6. You tell you. But good. Dot subnet, you said. Another way could be without this, without the.
Another way, I just like subnet support network. Go back to the
Eh?
Go back to the
Another way could be what? Instead of .id, let's try .name sef.
Okay.
See am now. So e good to know all because alright. Number step 3. Chooks. The third one.
Hard storage buckets.
So I go to bucket.tf, right? Yeah. All right, let's get the meaning of explain this. Explain the code. Just try, no worries. Yeah, modify it to your own. Don't use that because bucket is unique. Remember, it's a unique resource like username. Yes, Chooks Moses. Let me see my screen. Okay, blessing. Can you explain this for me, please?
And GCC bucket, which is the place folder. If you don't want to write with it, you can write it as two storage buckets from
No. Again. You have said it correctly, right? Resource, Google storage bucket, right? We are trying to create what? A storage bucket. The name of it, this is the name of it.
next edge bucket. Dash H, next edge dash H bucket dash label 343.
So edit that one to your own name, please. You dey feel am. You give it, make this sound now. Yes. All right, thank you. We are just creating storage bucket. That one is straightforward. And lastly, step 4 is database instance. God's time, please. You can do it. All right, Joseph. Just be my phone. I skip you. Yeah.
Database.
Mm-hmm.
Instance. Okay. A DB instance. This resource Google SQL database instance. And the name of that database instance is Google MySQL DB. The region is US Central 1. The database version we are running is MySQL _8 _.
Listen. Go ahead, sorry.
The settings, right? It's here is F1 micro. Deletion protection is false, like when we did it the other time when we were
Wait. What does deletion protection equal to false mean?
I say you can delete it,
Line 9.
protecting the deleted.
Wait now, let's ask other people. Hello, wait, don't go out, please.
So,
Delete line 9. What does it mean?
remember that yesterday we were looking at the for cloud. We wanted to delete your protection. Now, extra protection. So that if you not delete, you have to now go back.
Like this.
You have to go back and then remove that protection before you can delete.
So this means what now?
So here, since it's a command line,
Code.
so you don't need to do all of those things. Just set deletion protection as false. So once there's delete, go ahead and
You understand? again.
So for cloud, when you want to release database, there's a protection that is set so that you are not just dictating it because the database and the task. So for you to do it, you have to go and remove that protection.
You did it. You didn't do that part.
So you have to remove the stress before you now come and then click to it, then to it on the Google Cloud. So for this particular line, what this line is simply doing is saying remove that protection and whatever they put to delete, go ahead and delete.
So I can delete without any protection attached to it. Do you get it?
So it's that
I go ask you one. Oh.
that's why I want to get oh,
I thought I said it.
for God, like, what can we get this bucket like?
Where is the bucket ID? Are we passing bucket ID? Just give any name of your choice. Yes, this is just I just give my own name. You know, buckets are unique. The reason I put numbers there is to make it unique so that because if you use your name and somebody might be using it, you'll tell it already exists.
Yeah, TV instance. Was it that they were doing the 10 MB, 15 MB?
It's like the machine sort of things. So I hope we are getting this. You see, which one do you prefer, Google Cloud or AWS?
No, this one.
This one is more straightforward. It's faster, yes. We'll talk about. No, they're all the same, but him are faster in the talk, right? Anyway, nothing do you. AWS, you know, you need to AMI number. That's what makes it. But this one is tagged. Me, I prefer this one. Yes. I knew this one last, so I can tell you that from somebody who was using Azure AWS, I feel like I hope they're not make I not go more not go viral because
When I ran the name and subnet,
which one?
subnet, but that
In line 30.
yes, like
Did it failed?
Yeah. Not that .id. Cannot name.
Google Compute Subnet. Oh no, we got it wrong. It's supposed to be subnet. Do you write it as subnet? Subnetwork.
That one
We work.
dot name didn't work.
Hmm?
Dot name didn't work, but the other one worked.
Huh?
So compute underscore compute subnet dot id worked, but dot name didn't work.
What about subnetwork.me? Because the resource is subnetwork. Oh. You understand? You should work now.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to
He's using subnet, right? If you ask AI, he will give you name. Name. Official documentation uses ID. Anyone, I mean, they tell you anyone will work.
That's complete subnet.name. That work.
All right, Koya, tell us the workflow. What you go do now to apply this? To deploy. The workflow now to deploy. To Google. Nobody you just do. I thought you were creative though. How are you now? Okay.
I was just trying to get some network interface stuff that you could some different names.
Okay.
Subnet from the other subnet.
Sub network is the resource. I have one last giveaway here. When we deploy, that's when I'll ask that the question will come in. Shall we? So who can tell me what to write to run the well okay, that's true. We don't the but at the same thing. See what I want to ask. Okay, you know they do good cloud. No wonder. So what do we do? I should just validate. See now. Next.
Next one.
This one too has. What are the 5? Help me ask the other people. Ask them. Ask another people. Okay, Vincent. Terraform wants to is planning 5 things to add, 0 to change, 0 to destroy. What are they? We want plan, Terraform plan, right? The plan, this is summary of the plan. What are the 5 things? Yeah, what are they? What are these 5 resources? The 5th one.
We have here, we have DP,
You mentioned it now.
we have okay.
Look at it. Look at the files. You see the things you are looking for. Or better still, just go through this plan. The tell us now, boss. Why? Hello, please. Pair up with your colleagues. It's fine to use one devices for. So who go help Vincent? Make somebody help Vincent. The plan, huh?
The main.
Eh?
The main.
How can mean? Wait. Joseph, they confuse us well. No, yeah.
We come up for the main now.
But look at it does have files now.
Sir, the Terraform state.
Why are you confusing yourself? Let's read the plan and see the resources now. Everything can be in main. Oh. Do you know all these things where the people can carry or put in main, nothing spoil. So those are just files. But we just want to make it easy to understand. That's why we isolate them. Not be file I ask you, what is the fifth resource? Oya, tell us. May tell us. Oya, what is it?
VPC.
VM.
VM instance. Bucket and then subnet.
Now you are talking. But it's not based on the files. Many people confuse that, to be honest. So, what is the next after plan? Now, my question is, if you know it, answer. Raise your hand. Okay, I have something there. Ah, shit. Okay, run your own. And you will notice something. What I get ready? Okay. The one we did earlier. Go. Although I destroyed. Who can go? Somebody don't go create. Chuck, did you run that? Did you run? No wonder. In my project. Run this now.
I'm running.
Good. The question I have is, please come and plug.
No, I need that.
Okay. My question is, I noticed that the VM is coming last. Why? VM creation. I mean,
That is like the second round.
why does VM come? No, your own is not the best to check
Why
this.
the VM
Yeah,
is
good.
coming last?
Your own is the best. Why? Come and project it. Let everybody see what I mean. Yes, this is perfect. I noticed that. Oh, you have thought about it.
Just mentioned feeling. Don't know if I'm right.
My question is, why is VM? If you go to the console now, you will notice that VPC is up, bucket is up. Oh yeah, now. I mean they don't go anywhere. Why? If you go to this scenario, why is VM coming last after database? Why? And the question is why? Who is starting? Eh? But DB, wait now, wait. Again. VM. What did you want to say?
Okay. Based on my understanding, why VM is more coming last, that every other thing has to be outside
VM.
Yes. Virtual machine.
Think about it. No. He was getting it. Why were you were getting the answer? Again. What was my question? Yes. So what was your answer? That's the answer. I tell them. I don't give you. I don't give you the answer. You are not confident.
So this give away. Who has no one? Sir. What's your question? I want to the question. I'm going to talk.
Okay, Mona, help him. Help your colleague. Can I?
Why? I want the answer. The answer is that we have to rely on network tomorrow. So everything has to wait for it.
Give me your subnet.
Everything has to be paid before the VM.
Just on it.
That means on your chairman.
On your
But
console.
from now, from is on its own.
Please don't forget your shift of 4 hours.
Yes, sure.
So, right?
Invite you.
Yeah. What? Have you explained to me? So what is good? What is that? I want to know now. Eh? What will happen?
Of course, the VM are purchased on those networks, so network and some other dependencies. So first of all, need to terminate the VM before.
Very good. So you can go on If yours is done, go and check your resources. Database is going to take, it might even fail. Because Terraform could get tired and just break. So when that happens, yes, it happens. When that happens, all you need to do is rerun it, rerun the apply again. He could get tired and say, no, you don't, it's taking for like a long time. Usually, it happens. I even pray it happens so you see it. So in that kind of situation, you could add a delay, you know, for all those kind of resources, like, so I can actually Terraform, you know, because by default, it goes after 5 minutes. So what's wrong with this?
It's a new account, so I've not done it in the database.
And you have to enable. How does it go to cloud? Cloud SQL. I forgot.
One of those stuff we're struggling with when we're doing everything. We have to go and get the IP address of one express server and everything that so we call it.
Yes. Yeah. No, Terraform makes all those things easy. Yeah.
I don't have to create a database. This is the process of creating it.
But Terraform cannot enable it for you now. Unless you write the code for it. But we don't have anything like enable anything, right? Terraform could do that for you if you want it in your resource. You can do that as a normal, as a normal.
So yes, you speak. I have to tell you that.
Who be this person who gets this kind of name? Now you do this, Abi.
No, sir.
I'm using mine. No shaking. No wahala. So let's delete, then push the code to GitHub and finish the Git workflow.
That code again. I'm not telling them my SQL is not breaking. Even though earlier I was telling me that I need to send the
Enable, but I thought you did it.
yes, now it's telling that the folder in my SQL exists now.
Oh, okay.
So does it mean that it's breaking and it was sending me error?
I don't really know because you don't suppose create immediately self. Database takes 5 to 8 even with Terraform.